What is up, y'all? What is up? Yo, my speaker's about to die, so there's like a beeping, like a multiple beeping going on, and if you hear that, yes, my speaker's about to die. What's up, y'all? What's up? Just gonna wait for some folks to show up. Now live, everybody. We are streaming. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? I see I got a viewer. What's up, man? Or lady. Welcome, welcome. Got a couple viewers. What's going on, guys? Just doing a little pre-show ritual here. Oh my God, my speaker is about to die, so it keeps on beeping in my face, but whew, I don't know whose music this is. This is somebody's no copyright track, but it is fire. What's up, y'all? What is going on, everybody? Guys, I just wanted to have a random stream, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't even bring anything to the table this time. I just kind of wanted to have just a random catch-up stream. Black Lives Matter, guys. I am still very supportive of the movement, still supportive of having the conversation. So be sure to hit those comments, ask any question you like, guys. Let me know what's going on in you guys' life. Cinemark, holy smokes, they're back on track to open up. They've got like a 4-phase plan that they're trying to go through. Ugh, and it is just not cute. Not at all. What's going on, Manda? What's up, girl? Not a good idea for Cinemark because they are not requiring any masks. Like, come on, man. I'm not going to sit by this dude to a seat right next to me who doesn't have a fucking mask on, dude. I'm not going to be cool with that. Oh, my God. I just talked to somebody today about not cussing on the channel. And here I am. Oh my goodness. But guys, let me know what you think about Cinemark. Are you going to be back day one in the theaters? I'm definitely not going to be. I'm going to wait until the virus blows over and things kind of cool off on this end, because let's be honest here. I don't want to get that virus, man. I don't want to give it to my mom. I don't want to give it to my grandma. So I'm trying to stay out of the way so I don't give it to anybody or any of my friends, anybody that's immunocompromised. I'm not going to be at the theaters day one. I mean, I think the video on demand model is going pretty well for some right now. I mean, Trolls did pretty well, I think. I was looking at numbers for the high note, and I got a figure, actually, Amanda. And it was like 38K, and I'm like, ugh, it's not good. But I think that if you do like a more popular film, test out a more popular film like Trolls, for example, or something more popular on video on demand, that will work out. What's going on? I seen somebody else show up. Hello, hello. Feel free, guys, to chime in the comments. Ask me whatever. I'm here. I'll guess your damn shoe size if you want. And I don't even need a cookie if I'm right. So, oh, man. But yeah, going back to the Cinemark stuff. Actually got a Cinemark not too far from here. And I just think, what the hell? Such a good movie, I know, but it's so good. And you know, Amanda, I think maybe it's the marketing about like with this movie that I just got like really cringe vibes when I saw the trailer for The High Note. But hey, you make it sound really good, and I'm a huge fan of music movies, so I am gonna check it out for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out by Friday though. Probably sometime this weekend. Currently on a Studio Ghibli marathon. And I'm loving every single movie I'm watching. I almost can't make up my mind on which is favorite. What's going on, guys? Let's see, we got 5 in here. Feel free to ask me any questions, guys. Right now, I'm just kind of all over the place. How has everybody enjoyed HBO Max? Man. Sorry, Amanda. I'm so sorry. But it just came out today that HBO Max is going to be losing all the DC stuff. So Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League, I think Suicide Squad is going. I think the entire DCEU is going. Lego Batman, like they're losing all the DC titles. And I was just like, dude, what the? That was what half of the people that signed up for HBO Max got. So are we gonna have a Snyder cut and a Green Lantern show without a DCEU on the same streaming platform? I think that was such a foolish idea. Man, King Kraken, what you been doing these days? Watching these days? I'm currently, what's up, Vince, right? Shoot, I think that's your YouTube channel, ain't it? But I have been watching Studio Ghibli films. Ghibli, I don't know how to say it. I've been watching Studio Ghibli films since probably about Friday. I've been doing a marathon, and I've just been loving every single film. Couple of ones that I just really liked that I saw for the first time actually was Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, and the other one was Whispers of the Heart. Big fan of those two, and those were actually two of the Studio Ghibli movies that I had not seen. So Vince, I'm so glad I got that right, man. Good to see you, brother. How you been? Let me know down in the comments what's been going on, man. What have you been watching, my friend? But Studio Ghibli, I am loving every film. Princess Mononoke is a huge favorite of mine. Have loved it since I've seen it, God, probably back when it came out. I want to say like 2000, 2001. Man, what a damn film. I enjoyed that movie. But I haven't gone back and watched it because I want to watch the ones I haven't watched that much. So I did skip both Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away because those are the two that I've seen the most, and I want to get through the actual entire library. But HBO Max does have one Studio Ghibli film mixing, and that's Grave of the Fireflies. Probably a good thing because it kind of sounds like they've got a lot of the Studio G kids stuff like bopped up top. So I think for that purpose, they might want to leave out Grave of the Fireflies because if you've seen Grave of the Fireflies, my God, that's a tragic movie. So I'm glad they just threw that out. But besides getting rid of the DC stuff, I think HBO Max is doing okay, but that's a big loss. Like losing the Justice League, losing Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, all those movies. That's ridiculous. Like, how did they not? These properties are owned by Warner Media. How did they not have these lined up and ready to go? I haven't actually seen Howl's Moving Castle yet. How's that one compared to the rest? Love Howl's Moving Castle. It's not part of my top 5, but I absolutely love that movie. I like the character Castifer. Ah, my God, I'm so horrible with character names in these movies. But Calcifer is his name, and he's like a little flame that talks, and he's like this little flame demon. I love him. I love the love story between Howl and the main female character, Sophie. But I like it a lot, but I don't like it enough to put it in my top 5. I'll say that. I like it. It's in my top 10. I'll give it there. I'll say it's probably in my top 7. But for me personally, I just really like Whispers of the Heart. That was just so gentle and sweet. And then I really liked Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, and Kiki's Delivery Service. Big fan of those kind of more casual, kid-friendly ones. Hey, what's going on? Rich Kimmy, what's up? Welcome in. Happy to have you on the YouTube Live. Feel free to ask me any question, anything under the sun. If you want me to guess what your favorite cookie is, I'll do that. If you want to know what my shoe size is, I'll tell you. Ask me any question. But going back to the Studio Ghibli stuff, Vince, check out Howl's Moving Castle. It's definitely worth it. I think I have a very unpopular top 5 because whenever somebody says Studio G, they go with Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, and God, there's one more. I can't get out. It's on the tip of Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh my God. Kiki's Delivery Service. Of course. That's the last one. That's on that like top 5 list. And then the rest kind of are like sprinkled in underneath. But I definitely encourage going back and watching like some of those like smaller, earlier Studio Ghibli films. And man, it's it's a ball, honestly, having HBO Max and just having access to all these Studio Ghibli films and the Turner Classic Movies library. Now, that's another thing that I love having. What up, Chris? What up, homie? You ain't on the My Cheese Bro account? What happened? Thoughts on the possibility of the Joker and the Batman? So I actually seen your tweet on this, Manda, and I gotta agree with you. We have so many Jokers, but I kind of feel like you don't have Batman without the Joker. So I get where they're coming from. That's Batman's main villain. That's like his psych opposite. So I understand, but at the same time, I want to see some other villains. Like if we're going to have the Joker, lead up to the Joker, give us like Riddler or Penguin or, I mean, Mr. Freeze. Nobody does anything with him. So it's like, come on, like introduce some of the other Batman villains from the Rose Gallery. Oh my God, guys, I'm so tired. If you could do anything for a living, what would you do? I'm guessing full-time YouTuber. So I would love to be a full-time YouTuber, and I would love to manage my blog Geekly Goods full-time. Like, I want to run a website and I want to run this YouTube channel. That's what I want to do. I want to create opportunities for other creators. So I want to just kind of man the ship and still stream, of course, but I really want to bring other people up. My passion is really just building others. So I would love to bring other people on the ship with me, and I already have. So I'm incredibly grateful, but I would love to do this full time. I would love to also run my website full time. Like that is my goal right there, because guess what, guys? We're the next Nerdist. Check us out. Geeklygood.com, y'all. Check it out. My cheese bro is dead. Oh no, what? You didn't tell me that, man. Ah, man. Don't revive the cheese bro, Chris. What up, Sly the movie guy? Man, check out this guy's channel, guys. I love Sly. He's got amazing energy. Love this guy's reviews. Honestly, Sly, you remind me of a younger version of me. I don't know if you're younger than me or if you're older than me, but you kind of remind me of myself a little. So I really like your videos, man, like a lot. You have great energy. You know what you're talking about. I love it, man. What are you reading? So right now, I'm kind of looking for another book. I'm in between finishing up How to Win Friends, Influence People, and also trying to catch up with Tower of God, the webtoon. And that's been a little hard for me because it has so many different dips and divots, and that's free online, by the way, guys. Tower of God, it's an amazing storyline, but there's a couple parts of it that get kind of slow, so I just kind of been back and forth. But How to Win Friends, Tower of God, there are a couple of other ones on the list. I'm still finishing up Old Man Hawkeye, which is amazing. I can't remember who. Comic Busters at Busters_comic on Twitter actually recommended that I go check that out. Yes, Nanda, I literally have like 4 more chapters of Dune. I wouldn't mind seeing the Joker and the Batman in the same film. Robert Pattinson, Batman versus Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, make it happen, Warner Bros. Sly, you are speaking from my mind, man. Make it happen. Make it happen. Film production? Man, come on. You killed that channel for that? Which actor would you pick to play Mr. Freeze? Who's the dude that plays Gustavo Fring in what's it called in Breaking Bad? That dude. I want him to play Mr. Freeze because he has the perfect face for it. He's evil. He's sinister. Whoever the guy that played Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. Yes, Esposito. Him. He needs to play Mr. Freeze, in my opinion. I don't have the time, bro. I understand. How are you not reading Dune? We Pinky swore. Well, at this point, you're like 3 books ahead of me, so I'm way behind. What movie has stuck with you the most? So there are a couple. The Lion King, for the fact that it kind of just like taught me how to be an adult. As a kid, it was like, don't run away from your responsibilities and shit. What Fight Club? Whew. I love me some Fight Club, man. Tyler Durden, amazing. The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, there are a lot. FTO. I have a lot of movies that I just absolutely love. The Dark Knight is another one. Inception. I'm trying to think of some more movies that just really stuck with me. Seven was huge. What's in the Box? With that amazing one little frame of his wife's face. One frame. It was amazing. So, man, a lot of movies. Old Man Arrow guy. Yes. Old Man Hawkeye is so good. Like, it is so good. I also read, and I would encourage you guys to read The Old Guard. The movie's coming up with Charlize Theron starring in it on Netflix. I read the graphic novel that it's based on. Really good, actually. I like what they do with the twists and turns of the abilities they have. I don't want to spoil it too much because I really want you to go check it out. But man, that was a fun one-shot read. He is in The Mandalorian. Yes, he is, and he's amazing in it. I would love for him to be Mr. Freeze. I think that he is just the perfect villain. Like in looks, in acting skills, in feel. He's just the perfect villain. So I would love to see him play Mr. Freeze. What's in the box? What's in the box? Yes, love that movie. Oh, and Pulp Fiction. How can I leave out Pulp Fiction? Well, definitely the third act stuck with me for a long fucking time. I was like, what is happening? And imagine being like 14 years old and seeing that for the first time. So I was like, what the fuck? If you could put two directors to make a Nightwing movie, who would they be? And if you could have any bonus comic writer do the screenplay, who would they be? Ooh, that is a loaded question. Nightwing. I'm gonna get back to you on that one. Let me have a little time to think on that one, FTO nerd, because I really can't trust a lot of people with these DC properties, man. Chris Hicks, yes, absolutely, because my guy Chris down there would give it comic book justice, man. Like, you would actually write a great script and a great movie that to accompany all this, man. Like, because it's like I said, I just can't trust these damn directors, man. Like, some of them, I will say, I would love to get the Russo brothers involved, or the guy that directed John Wick. Geez, guys, I cannot remember the name for the life of me. The first one, Chad Stahelski. I would love for him to step in and direct. Comic writer. No Jeff Johns. Maybe Donnie Cates. No Russo. No, thank you to the Russo brothers. They're hacks. Yeah, we kind of saw that in Extraction. Definitely don't want them on the writing board. That's for sure. They were producing though, and they weren't directing. So, but I like their direction in Captain America: Winter Soldier, and if we can kind of get some of that feel in the Hawkeye, some of that espionage stuff, would love that. Frank Miller. I love the sound of that. I would like it to be Donnie Cates, though. Personally, I just really like Cates' work, and I think he could do Hawkeye well, teamed up with a good director, especially that guy. Like I said, the dude from the first John Wick. Whew, I would love to see them go at it. There was one more up here. Nope. But yes, honestly, they got to make a Nightwing movie anyway, but let me pose this question to the group. Would you like to see Ben's Batman come back? Because I think I would love to see one more chance for this guy. Like, I had to go back, and it took me a little convincing. Manda, if you're still watching this, you help convince me a little bit. It took me a little convincing. I did not like Batfleck at first. I was like, no, he's not. But then when I go back and look at it, I'm like, damn, he looks like Bruce. He feels like Bruce. That damn warehouse scene was unreal. Like, I had never seen anything Batman. You guys could say Batman Begins. Absolutely not. It was not the level of choreography that was. No. Hickman for writer. Chris Columbus and Ava DuVernay? Damn, that'd be awesome. Ah, man, FTO nerd, I think you had a better director choice than me. I would love Ava DuVernay to direct. The only movie I don't like of hers was that weird Disney movie that she did, Wrinkle in Time. Didn't like that. No to Ben Affleck Batman. It is Robert Pattinson's time. Hey, man, I mean, I'm down for Pattinson. Only good thing about BVS was that first fight scene. I did like the Batman in the Ultimate Cut when Batman like runs in, grabs all the kids, and like runs them out of there. I was like, all right, that's very Batman, you know, when he scoops up the little girl. Like, I like the details of BVS, and I like the suits, I like the fight, I like the warehouse scene. Don't love BVS though. I'll say that. I like it. Don't love it. Ben Affleck Batman is in BVS is the best. Definitely agree. I mean, whew, that warehouse scene every time is adrenaline pumping. Like, I mean, every time I see that, I'm like, oh my God. Ava is doing New Gods, but would still love her to do Nightwing as well. I mean, hey, as many as I could get from her, amazing. What is your favorite director working today? Big fan of Kathy Yan. Huge fan of Ava DuVernay. A lot of ladies. But my classics, Martin Scorsese. Love that man. Big fan of Tarantino. Although I don't like the fact that he uses the N-word all the time. That's my only thing about him is I'm just like, dude, do you have to get the N-word in there? Because it just seems like he always has to get it in there. But Stanley Kubrick, just so many. Ben Affleck is better. He's just, when I think of Batman, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is going to sound super cheesy, but I think Kevin Conroy, because that's just, I just grew up with the Batman animated series, and I'm just so used to him. Batman was literally dumb in BVS. What? He was on computers and stuff. See, that was the thing I didn't like about Christian Bale's Batman, is he always asked Lucius for the answer to all the problems. I was like, dude. BVS isn't that bad, though. It's not that bad. And like I said, I like it. I just don't love it. I like the Ultimate Edition because that theatrical cut, no, absolutely not. BVS was brilliant for Batman. I don't know, Amanda. Brilliant. I'm looking at you. Brilliant. Too many flaws. He shows and doesn't tell. I recently watched The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, and BVS need to be at least 2 or 3 parts. Are you talking about the animated? Because that was amazing. SS, what's going on? Who's your favorite MLB player? I don't watch baseball, man. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not watch baseball enough to really know players. I mean, I guess lucky A-Rod for marrying J-Lo, but I don't really watch baseball, so. Marvel is best. I'm a big fan of both of them. I don't really lean on either side anymore. I used to be huge Marvel, and I will admit I'm still a heavy Marvel fanboy. I'm bullshitting. I totally like Marvel more. NFL. I am a big fan of Philip Lindsay right now on the Broncos. We just recruited some people after the draft this year that I am very excited for. So we got 2 receivers. Really excited for those guys. Your favorite director is me, Mouse. My favorite director of all time is such a hard question to answer because every single director has a different style, and I love to follow the different styles of all these different directors. Like there are so many directors, man. I just love I love individual styles, and I love following filmographies and figuring out those little shots that they use in almost every movie, like the back of the car for Tarantino. What is your favorite Marvel movie? Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire. If we're talking MCU, though, Infinity War. But if we're talking Marvel as a whole, like we're talking all... No. I'm sorry. I forgot about Winter Soldier, y'all. Captain America Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU, but Spider-Man 2, man. Spider-Man 2. You right, Leo. Hey, I feel you too, bro. What's going on, Chris? I love you, man. Shit, I love you, homie. We're like brothers for real. Most overrated film ever, top 3. Any of the Back to the Futures after the first one. Whoa, AJ, did you say Into the Spider-Verse is overrated? Or were you answering the Marvel question? Because I'm like, yo, don't you dare say Into the Spider-Verse is overrated. But I'm gonna say any of the Back to the Futures after the first one. Let's see. God, Ender's Game, or not Ender's Game. God, what was that one that just came out? It was back in like 2018. I read the book. Man, I'm just struggling tonight. I probably should have drank a coffee. God, it's not Ender's Game. It's the other video game movie. What was it called? God, why am I forgetting it? Ready Player One. Extremely overrated. Ready Player One was, I guess for book readers especially, was awful in my opinion. If you ask me, it was horrible. And then number 3, I will probably have to say, to be honest, Blade Runner 2049, which I love the cinematography. I do, but just wasn't like, oh my God, about that movie. I love the cinematography. I love the look. I love Deckard coming back. I don't know if I was feeling Ryan Gosling's character that much. Into the Spider-Verse's top 3 best superhero films. I don't want to say no to that, to be honest with you. I really don't, because when I think of, here's what I think of. I think of live action. Marvel, for me, is Spider-Man 2. DC, it's The Dark Knight. And then animated, it's Into the Spider-Verse. It was so refreshing and colorful, and the animation was amazing how they animated every two or 3 frames, and it just looked kind of static, but their movements were so just different and unique and beautiful, and the score was amazing, and the music selection was, everything about that movie was just absolutely flawless. Dude, thank you, SS. I really appreciate that, man. Keep on coming back, my friend. We got more coming. When was the last time you watched the Twilight series, and would you ever revisit it? No, I have not revisited it ever. I was forced to revisit the first one, and I turned it off. Favorite Disney live action remake? Oh, shit, this question, because everybody go give me shit for this one. Beauty and the Beast. That shit was amazing. I thought it was magical. I loved Emma Watson as Belle. I loved, oh my God, Luke Evans was a perfect Gaston. Perfect Gaston. And I love that movie. And I thought the music was amazing. I thought the little final battle between Gaston and the Beast. Great movie, man. Great movie. Blade Runner 2049. How dare. The original is better. What makes a superhero movie to you? So there are a couple of different, I want to kind of talk about the comic book movie umbrella. And for me, comic book movies are based off of the comic books. It's a superhero movie when the main character is a superhero, if you ask me. When you have a Spider-Man, a Superman, a Batman, those are superhero movies. And I would even go as far to say as The Dark Knight is not really a superhero movie because we don't really see superheroes. I would honestly call that trilogy just a comic book trilogy. Yikes. I know. Everybody's going to give me shit for that one. Jungle Book is good as fuck. I would probably put that right up underneath Beauty and the Beast. Is Logic good? Are you talking about the rapper Logic? Because I really do enjoy Logic a lot. Ready Player One, boring, am I right? As hell. As hell. And it's a very predictable storyline. Guys, they stole the storyline from Danny Phantom. You guys remember the episode of the 12 keys that they had to collect in the cyber world? Any Danny Phantom fans around here? Because as soon as I seen that movie, I was like, did they just fucking plagiarize a Danny Phantom episode? Oh, Blade is the best Marvel film. Definitely one of the best. I'm not going to say the best, man. It's not better than Spider-Man 2 to me. Or Cinderella. Oh, dude. I fell asleep during that shit. So is Hancock a super movie? Absolutely. Yes, Hancock is a superhero movie if you ask me. I'm excited to see Mahershala Ali as Blade. Completely agree, man. I think he's going to do amazing in the role. Honestly, I can't name one Mahershala Ali role that I don't. Green Book. Because I was just going to say, I can't name one role of his that I don't like. Green Book. Screw that movie. But I do like all his other roles a lot. Shot One, Marry One, Bank One. Is this F, Marry, Kill? I guess by Bank One, you mean, what do you mean by Bank One? Shoot One, Marry One, Bank One. I guess I'm probably going to marry Pepper Potts. No. I'm probably going to marry Gamora. I said it. I'll probably shoot Amanda Waller. I mean, let's be real here. That bitch is crazy. And then I guess I'll bank Pepper Potts because she has fucking loads of cash from Tony Stark. Yes, SS Logic is awesome to me. There are a couple of his songs that I actually use as motivational tracks when I get up in the morning, or before I dive into a project, or before I go onto a podcast. Every Day is an amazing song to get you really pumped up. And there are a couple other his songs that I love listening to right before. DK is a crime movie with Batman and the Joker. Exactly. Chris, I don't really count that as like a superhero movie. It's definitely a more realistic take with the Batman Joker overlay, and I'm okay with that. By the way, Chris, I'm gonna point this out, man. You say this, but you hated the Joker movie. Well, you didn't hate it. You said you didn't like it. Does Kick-Ass fall into the superhero line then? Yeah. Yep. Like, I would count those as superhero movies. He was incredible in Green Book, but the movie was meh. Dude, I just did not like the fact that like a white guy was teaching a black guy how to like be black and shit. I was not cool with that at all. At all. So when I saw that it won the Oscar, I was pissed. And it was up against Black Klansman? Come on. Like Black Klansman easily. And it was cool to see Black Panther get nominated that year. And there was like one other movie that I just, Roma. Roma. Oh my fucking goodness. Woo! Excuse me, guys. I need to quit this cussing. Blank. Oh, cool. It's overrated. Wait, what was overrated? Who was the worst annoying actor? Actually, oh man. There's a dude whose films I watched, and I gotta go back and find this guy. But he's this architect, right? Who makes like these super duper low budget movies, and he sends them out to people. And they're probably some of the fucking most garbage movies ever, but this guy makes it work. I don't know how, but at the same time, they're absolutely horrible. And he reuses shots. I'm trying to, God, what is it? Fateful Findings is one of his movies. Fateful Findings. Neil Breen, gotta be the worst. Neil Breen and Tommy Wise. Oh man, they gotta be the worst. Blank. It was overrated at me. What was overrated? Green Book? Green Book sucked. John David Washington was absolutely robbed. Absolutely robbed. My man didn't even get a nomination, did he? I was pissed about that shit. Joker was just okay. Prove me wrong. Joker was not just okay, my friend. If you like, come on, don't you like Taxi Driver? Don't you like King of Comedy? Like, I honestly have a Joker. I just love the references to Martin Scorsese. I love that shit. Dude, the Joker, Rebel Wilson. Ooh, man, what a drop, because she's annoying as fuck. Amy Schumer, too. Neil Breen. Yeah, Neil Breen is I want to reach out to Neil Breen to be hired as editor for his film. Vince, you would really step his films up because they're just so bad. They're so bad, man. Like, I feel like Neil Breen movies are just like notoriously the worst films ever fucking made. I mean, let's be real here. Besides Reefer Madness, he's right up under. Who was the best Joker actor? For me, the best Joker actor was Heath Ledger, but I do want to really give it up to Joaquin Phoenix and say it's kind of like Heath Ledger's right here, Joaquin's right up underneath, and they just, what I liked about their Jokers is they just added their own kind of tone to the Jokers. And what I really liked about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is that, like, the dude lost the weight. I thought the Arthur Fleck character was wonderful to follow from beginning to end, and what a crazy like end scene where you get these amazing establishing shots, right, where we're wide on Arthur and the world just seems so far away from him. We're probably about right here when he's walking up the stairs at the beginning of Joker, and then you get to once he finally snaps and we're right up on him. These shots move from being all the way back here, I'm Arthur Fleck, oh my God. And once he finally becomes Joker, the shots transition to become these beautiful close-ups that show us this man that has felt like he has found himself in the most fucking psychotic, sick way. It was just an amazing movie. And I liked watching along and kind of waiting for what was going to happen. I did not see the Domino part, oh my God, Zazie Beetz. Did not see that part coming. So that was That was awesome. I really liked that movie. I really liked it. Neil Breen has a How to Be a Filmmaker. Dude, I gotta get that on DVD. Each actor did a good job in their own right. I hope you're not talking about Neil Breen because he did not do a good job. But man, that Joker movie I thought was so fantastic. Like, I know a lot of people thought maybe it was a little overrated. It wasn't that great. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just because I'm a Scorsese fan and I just love his shots. And I know I've seen all the references to him. The clown driving past the taxi or driving past him in the back of the taxi. Like, I was like, Taxi Driver, bro. One of my favorite movies. Travis, by the way, FTO nerd. That's another one. One of my favorite movies. So I was psyched watching this movie. I was definitely a little horrified just because of like some people being all inspired, but I'm kind of glad that dialed on down. I think a lot of the critics were going a little bit nuts with that, rating the film low on purpose because they didn't want to incite violence. Whatever. Heath Ledger is the better Joker. I do not count Joaquin Phoenix because he does not become the Joker until the near end. But he's the Joker. The movie's called The Joker, and he becomes the Joker at the end. He calls himself the Joker. So, like I said, Heath Ledger's right here, and Joaquin's right up underneath. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, folks. I don't know. He might. That might be my number 2. I don't know. I never looked at it like that, man. Man, that's what I was noticing the whole time is like these references. It was amazing. Wow, dude, I've watched you forever, so it's cool to see. Hey, dude. Yes, this is a StreamYard. It's a great program. Thank you for coming out, SS. I mean, thanks for watching my videos and for supporting. Thank you so much, man. So thanks for coming back. I'm probably going to do these on a weekly basis. And yeah, man, thank you. What's up, y'all? What's going on, Marcellus Durden? Bro, you literally have 2 of my favorite movies in one name. So every time I say your name, I'm like, yes, my homie, because we got the same movie taste. He's the Joker. He the Joker now. I agree. He became the Joker, that's for sure. And I will say, you're right, AJ. At the beginning of the movie, he was not the Joker. He was not any form of the Joker. But by the end of the movie, he transitioned and he became the fucking Joker. Dude, I was just talking. FTO Nerd actually asked earlier what some of my favorite films were. And let me tell you, one of them was Pulp Fiction and another one was Fight Club. So, I watched a video that argued Jared Leto's Joker falls in line with Joker's whole MO. I have a hard time denying it from that perspective. Send me that video, man. Send me that video. I would love to have a look at that. Favorite female-led film. I have a couple. I really like Aliens. I really like Terminator 2. Man, this little hidden nugget gem, guys. And I'm sure all of you on this stream have seen it. Run, Lola, run, man. What a movie. I mean, I'm not going to say it's my favorite female-led film. Probably the other 2 I named off are. But damn. That movie got the fuck out of my attention. Let me tell you, I was looking at a list of like 300 movies that every film critic needs to watch. And when I found that movie for the first time, again, I was happy as shit. I was probably back in like 3rd grade when my buddy, he was from Germany actually, he let me borrow the movie. And I seen it when I was in 3rd grade and I was like, what is this? And I never got the name of the movie, but man, when I found that again, y'all, I became so goddamn obsessed. Sorry, guys, I could not help it thinking about that movie. Ooh, oh my God. But there are plenty more on the list. I mean, $1 Million Baby, Kill Bill, Silence of the Lambs. There are a ton of them. I mean, what's up, Movie Files? Welcome back, my guy. Welcome back, bro. It's so good to see you, man. It's so good to see you. Feel free to ask me any questions, man. Anything you got. And by the way, I would love to let me know about what watch-alongs you got coming up, man. I'd love to join in on one of those. Adam Sandler was robbed for his performance in Uncut Gems. I'm ashamed to say it, y'all. I'm ashamed to say it. I'm not seeing Uncut Gems yet. By the way, I love your vids so much. SS. Thank you, man. I'm gonna drop my email in the chat. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Adam's best film to date, best performance. Man, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Hidden Figures is greatness. Also, Queen of Katwe does not get talked about enough. I don't know that one, believe it or not. I think we all agree Uncut Gems is his best. Yeah, I guess so. I gotta get on it. Oh, Billy Madison, I love that. And what is it, Daddy's Boy? Or Daddy's something. That one was dope as hell. If you can't to sink like poop and no one like you. What? Oh, Billy Madison. Leo, go watch Uncut Gems. Everything else is on hold. Okay. All right. I'll watch it right after I'm done with my Studio Ghibli marathon. Where is your usual background? I love the Amazing Fantasy one. And I think the other was Hulk versus It Is. That's the first appearance of Wolverine. 1 second. So where I do my stream from is a little bit different from where I actually AJ Waterboy. Fuck yes. This is actually I can't move it all the way, but it's right over in this area is actually where I shoot, right over here. And then I have this weird, funky, like 2-shelf setup right now until I get a desk. Desks are actually really rare right now. So I kind of had to work with what I've got. Yes, Leo, go, bro, go. I know I got to. AJ Waterboy. Good one. Gatorade. Your heart, though, that film will get you in the feels. Oh, I can't wait. Pick one for each category. Oh, my God. You can't do that to me, Movie Files. On the spot. I'm going to come back to you, dude, because that's a wonderful question. Ooh, FTO, you got me on an Ava DuVernay kick. Writer. Spike Lee. Would love to see those two come together. Actor, actress, John David Washington. Bring my boy in there. Cinematographer. I have so many favorites. Genre. I'm going action thriller. I think those two could really knock out a cool action thriller together that really references what's going on today. I would love to see that happen. And then studio, definitely, let me tell you this, definitely not Disney. That's for sure. Studio, probably WB, to be honest. And then genre, I already say action / thriller with John David Washington starring him, Spike Lee on writing, Ava DuVernay as directing, and then cinematographer. I'm bringing my boy Roger Deakins out of retirement. Sorry, bro. You got to come back for one more, my guy. 1917 was a masterpiece for cinematography, bro. So I got to bring you back. Worst best picture win. In the last few years, Green Book. That sucked. God, I'm sorry. I just think that like you have these amazing films for Black representation lined up underneath Green Book. You've got Black Panther, you've got Black Klansman. You've even got an amazing Latin film in Roma. And you're going to pick Green Book? Green Book? The film where the fucking the Italian white guy teaches the Black guy how to be Black? I'm not cool with that. C. Hicks, Movie Files. Let's collab. Oh man, I didn't even need to be on the stream. I was just gonna grab the Blu-ray, bro, and join in. So yeah, let me know your next watch along, my man. I forget, did you watch Scoob? I did watch Scoob, and I had a good time. I will say, I was hearing a lot of complaints about the movie where people were like, it didn't really feel like Scooby-Doo. And I'm just like, did you guys, I guess you didn't watch What's New Scooby-Doo, because a lot of the mysteries were updated. And this film feels a little bit updated. And I said in my review, some of the characters are slightly different, but they're pretty much the exact same. I will say Fred was kind of a little bit more oafish, and Velma was a little less jinkies and a little more like super smart. So I love that change. Man, I had a good time. Man. Salute to you, Perp Minded. Good to see you, brother, man. I think I seen you a little bit earlier, bro. Thanks for coming through, bro. But yes, man, I'm going worst Best Picture win in the last couple years at least was Green Book. That just drives me nuts how the Oscars had probably at the time the most representative Best Picture category. You got Roma up for Best Picture. You got Black Klansman and Black Panther, which I'm not going to say Black Panther should have won, but I'm just saying, over those movies, you picked Green Book. Even The Favorite was better. Okay, I am getting really into this. Scoob was trash. Oh, come on, Perp. Come on. I didn't think it was trash. Would I rush to go see it like, oh my God, again? Absolutely not. But for what it was and for while I was sitting and watching it, I enjoyed it. What MCU Disney Plus show are you looking forward to the most and least looking forward to? Most looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm really looking forward to like Falcon kind of struggle to get the Captain America identity and kind of figure out how a black man can fit into be Captain America. Really looking forward to that storyline. Like really looking forward to that. So I'm just hoping that they do those characters justice. Wasn't a big fan of Scoob. I know, man. Like, so many people didn't like Scoob. But look, again, like I said, when I was watching it, I was having a good time, guys. I thought it was funny. I thought that was Dick Dastardly. Oh, my God. The dude who played Draco's dad, bro, that was his best performance. One of his best performances yet. Did you ever watch Mystery Inc? Was that newer one with the different animation? I did watch a couple episodes. If that's the one with John Cena, yes. Because I think that's the one where John Cena appears in the episode. He's like at the top of the mountain. Like I watched that episode and I was just like, what is going on? Man, oh my goodness. Mystery Inc. though. I think that might be that one. And then least, I forgot Movie Files. Least favorite D Plus show. And by the way, I gotta say, least favorite MCU. I'm really looking forward to all of them. And I know a lot of people are going to say, but what about WandaVision? That's right up underneath Falcon and Winter Soldier for me. I'm looking forward to just kind of like kicking back and having a sitcom style MCU involvement. Like I want to see what they could do with that. Perfect director, Dennis blah, blah, blah. Writer, Taylor Sheridan. Actor, Josh Brolin, Emily Blunt. Cinematographer, Stefan Duccio. Genre, action adventure, Studio One Brothers. I go see that movie. I want more black movies though. Do you think Matt Reeves will have Mr. Freeze in one of the Batman films? I was actually just saying earlier, Esposito should be Mr. Freeze. I would love for Matt Reeves to have him included in either the first or the second movie. When are you going to catch up to it? I know, Perp. I am still not caught up on Attack on Titan. So here, I got to watch The Five Bloods on Friday. But what I have on the list is I'm finishing up the Studio Ghibli films first. That is priority right now. Then I'm going to do the Five Bloods, then Uncut Gems. Then I promise you I'll get to Attack on Titan. And I got to say, I have not been loyal because I've been on Fire Force. Which, by the way, have you watched Fire Force? Because, like, part of me, like, wants to really love Fire Force, and I like the concept, but part of me is maybe not as attached to the characters that much. And, AJ, you can pitch into this, too, because I know you watch anime as well. Does it get better is, I guess, what I'm asking, because I'm in the beginning of the series, and I'm just kind of like, dude's a Fire Force man, and he wants to be a hero. I'm kind of like, really? Guess who else wants to be a hero? Deku, Naruto, Ichigo. Like, every fucking main anime character. Guess who wants to be the Wizard King? Guess who wants to sail down the Grand Line? I mean, it's just kind of like that stereotype of the main shonen anime character is just kind of, oh my God. The John Cena one was What's New, maybe. Mystery Inc. is the one with the sharper look, and it rebooted the characters in there. Ooh. I did not see Mystery Inc. I might have to watch that. Attack on Titan is dope. The actor that voiced Shaggy and Scoob wasn't that great. I wish they picked Matthew Lillard to voice Shaggy because he did a fantastic job as the character in the live action Scooby-Doo films. Man, I did not like those live action movies at all. Which elemental tribe are you? I'm definitely water. I wouldn't say, because at first when I was younger and I first watched Avatar, I was like, I'm definitely air. And I was like, I don't think I'm as passive as an airbender, but I definitely think I'm a little more gentle, and I'm a little more likely to use my enemies' defenses against them. Just started watching Doom Patrol on HBO Max. Did you see season 1 of Doom Patrol, and thoughts? I have been through about 3 or 4 episodes of Doom Patrol season 1, and I fucking love it. I gotta say, I canceled my DCU login, so I didn't get to finish it, but now it's on HBO Max. It's on my list. I was excited about Fire Force based off of Soul Eater. I quickly changed my mind. Yeah, Perp. I mean, like, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm like, the themes of Fire Force gets darker and the characters do get better the further you go. I really hope so, because right now I'm trying. It's hard to swallow for me. Like, I like it, but I don't love it enough to really stay in it. So I'm just kind of, I don't know if I might just go back and do Attack on Titan before I finish that anyway. If you all know me, I'm a huge My Hero Academia fan, so I'm all caught up on that manga. I'm currently on Tower of God, the webtoon, just about caught up there. Let's see, Attack on Titan manga, I'm way behind. Way behind. But I just got room for a few. So right now it's Tower of God and keeping up with My Hero. Doom Patrol is life. My second wife, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Favorite movie, TV show so far this year, and worst movie, TV show so far this year. Let me prepare myself. Man, I will say Movie Files, and I'm sure you can attest. You watch so many movies, you get caught up and you just forget. You're like, wait, what came out this year? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking it up. Because you know what? One of my hidden gems that I really liked, Invisible Man. That movie was really good. I like Elizabeth Moss a lot. I love what they did, what they changed from the original. I really liked the whole following this domestic relationship. Invisible Man was great. I liked Sonic. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War was good. Birds of Prey was good. Didn't like Extraction. Onward was good, not great though. Bad Boys for Life was awesome. That might be my favorite of the year. I haven't watched Shirley yet, so y'all let me know how Shirley is. Honestly, man, Movie Files, it might be Bad Boys for Life, bro. It might be. Drop some more movies though, y'all. I am spacing like hell, so drop a cut. Ooh. The Photograph was really good. And here's why I love The Photograph, guys. Because The Photograph and Elliot and Pert Minded, you guys know this too. The Photograph didn't have stupid ass black stereotypes between a couple. There wasn't any gangbangers. There wasn't any, baby dads who left. I mean, that was a story of misunderstanding. But there was no deadbeat dads. There was no trashy gangbanging violence and drugs. And it was just a beautiful, intelligent black couple. And I fucking loved that. Loved it. I mean, love Issa Rae. Love Lakeith Stanfield. I really like that movie a lot. I feel like FF, it makes a better anime for teens, kids who haven't been through the shonen song and dance yet. Oh my God. That made me jump a little bit because I'm like, that was perfectly said, dude. I feel the exact same way. I kind of feel like Fire Force is you know what, Vince? That's perfect. I think it's a perfect intro anime for younger kids, teens, anywhere from 8 to probably 15, 16. AJ said it gets a little more mature though, so who knows? But I think that could be a great launch pad for some teen to get right into anime. Doom Patrol is so fire. I agree. Animes like Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, amazing. Extraction and Onward were trash. I'm not gonna say Onward was trash. It has some heart. I didn't tear up at the end like some of the critics were saying. They're like, "Oh my God, I'm tearing up," and Shirley was meh. Yeah, man, season 2 will probably be good. I'm almost done with season 1. The Photograph, very underrated. Yes, AJ, check that one out. Invisible Man for me as well, and show is a tie between Devs, Outsider, Defending Jacob, and worst movie for me is Last Days of American Crime and show 13 Reasons Why season 4. See, I got out of 13 Reasons Why at the very beginning. After she was cutting, which Netflix cut that scene out, but she was cutting herself. I was like, this is it. This is too much for me. The worst movie was The Hunt. That movie sucked. I'm sorry. They were trying to play this political satire game, and it just did not come off well at all. God, it was awful. Devs, Outsider, I'm trying to think of like 2020 shows, and I gotta say, I'm definitely more of a movie anime guy than I am TV shows, so I gotta get on Defending Jacob. Y'all gonna make fun of me, especially Perp and Elliot, but I finished Friends for the first time, and I'm sorry, that ending fucking sucked. That ending sucked. You mean to tell me Ross finally realized I love Rachel after they slept together, and he's gonna make her stay? I was like, oh, I think he's gonna go to Paris. He's gonna pack his bags and go with her. No, he made her fucking stay. I thought that was stupid and super weak sauce. Very predictable ending. People were building up the end of Friends for me, like, oh, Ross and Rachel aren't gonna get back together. Da, 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 da. I knew they were gonna fucking get back together. I just thought the way they did it was extremely ununique. And I was like, wow, I watched this whole fucking series to know what I knew in episode 1. I think the best new show that came out this year is Outer Banks. Next to that, I'm not okay with this. I definitely got to check those out. If you've not watched Dororo on Amazon Prime, it was my second favorite anime after Vinland Saga of 2019. I'll check that out for sure. How did you like The Gentleman? Probably my fave 2020. Dude, oh man, that was one I forgot about. I actually did really enjoy The Gentleman. It was definitely that felt like a Guy Ritchie movie to me, because obviously Aladdin and Sherlock Holmes, those are like bigger cinematic franchises, and that's not really those aren't really Guy Ritchie films. But Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, the one with what's the one with Brad Pitt? I don't know why I'm forgetting it right now, but he's got an amazing catalog of movies. Snatch. Love that movie. Let's see. Sorry, catching up on some comments, y'all. I forgot to mention John Henry. The Hunt tried to be woke and failed. All that PC BS playing devil's advocate. Thank you. Hated that crap. They were definitely trying. They were trying to be woke, and it didn't work. I've never been a fan of Friends because Living Single was original. I liked Living Single way more. So, I mean, I just wanted to. I was like, everybody knows Friends. It seems like everybody's seen the show. I'm gonna try to stop cussing. Everybody's seen the show, so I was like, I might as well get through it, binge my way through it. And let me tell you, I got to the end of Friends, and I was like, what the hell? I got to say, I did like the first probably like 3 or 4. You know what? When Friends fell off for me is when after Monica and Chandler got married, the writing just fell apart after that for me. The Gentleman was mind-blowing, really big fan. Amanda knows I love me some Henry Golding, so she seemed to point that out, and I was like, damn, maybe I do love this man. I'm not a big Friends neither. Yeah, the way that ended was extremely stupid, if you ask me. The Gentleman was so messy, and the humor did not land at all. Wasn't a fan. I mean, here's one thing I will say about the humor. Like, they were kind of using like some Asian racist humor. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, like, that just seemed very outdated to me. Where's Cobra Kai season 3? So supposedly Cobra Kai is going to be going to another streaming service, and I'll finally get to watch it. So I'm like hoping it goes to Netflix or HBO Max or something, because I'm like, yo, I'm excited. For right now, my favorite movies in 2020 is The Invisible Man. Fuck yeah. Bad Boys for Life. Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. I didn't like Extraction, man. I did like the action in Extraction, but I just didn't. I thought the white savior storyline is fucking played out, if you ask me. I thought the guy that was the other dude that was trying to save him that got killed, I thought he should have been the main character, and you could have cast Dev Patel in that role if you needed somebody whose face was recognizable. I've never watched it, but has anyone attempted the 80s show? Are you talking about that 70s show? Because I've been through all episodes and I really love that show. Also, The Gentleman is my favorite 2020 film. Wow. I'm pressed to say, like, it's honestly, it's in my top 5. Netflix needs to pick up Cobra Kai. That would be another banger for them. They need to. Like, honestly, here's the thing. Netflix is losing stuff. They need some original stuff to, like, keep us reeled in. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that Netflix is going to lose subscribers to HBO Max and stuff, because let's be real here. That was the OG. They keep the original content coming on a weekly basis. So they're not going to go downhill, but that would be another amazing thing to add to their library, because they're starting to feel like slim pickings, folks. HBO Max is here to stay, and it has almost taken over. At Guy Ritchie, please work on Sherlock Holmes 3. But Manda, like, the thing that was what I liked about The Gentleman. It was a return to that snatch, that lock stock, like that real Guy Ritchie stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Sherlock Holmes, but that's not Guy Ritchie to me. It's like Sherlock Holmes, but with a little Guy Ritchie twist. So I guess I like it, but it just doesn't feel, the man from U.N.C.L.E. I think Gentleman is very much for Ritchie fans. He can be very polarizing if you don't like it or get his style. And I can see why. And I agree, Marcellus. He's got a very distinct style. I'm sure you do, Marcellus. But if you know that lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels, fuck you, mate, that kind of humor, you'll like it a lot. Got to head out, but wanted to show some support. Hey, thank you so much, Movie Files. Thanks for coming out, man. Let me know that next watch, man. I want to join you guys in. I don't have to be on the stream, but I would love to just pop a Blu-ray in and watch it with you, man. That 80s show was the studio's attempt at retaking the success of that 70s show. It only lasted a season. I did not watch that. Sounds like a big mistake. I feel like what you're saying is Netflix is still the content king. Right now, nobody's really pushing out the amount that they are. Agree. They still sit on the very top of original content. Hulu, HBO Max, D+, they don't got shit on Netflix when it comes to original content. They don't have anything. No, I'm sorry. Sherlock Holmes or don't make movies. Damn, man, let them make these movies, man. Me and Marcellus want to see the Gentleman style stuff. We don't want to see that Sherlock Holmes shit. Okay. That was a little far. That was a little much. I like Sherlock Holmes. I'm just like, come on. Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yes, I liked Man from U.N.C.L.E. a lot. I would love to see a sequel to that. But Netflix ain't going nowhere, guys. The people who should be concerned right now with HBO Max, well, prior to the DC stuff leaving the service, I would be sweating bullets if I was Disney Plus. And also anybody else that's smaller than that. You got your Shudder, you got those smaller streamers, VRV or whatever. Those smaller services, I would be sweating bullets. And not to mention Quibi. Y'all remember Quibi? Does anybody? What the fuck is Quibi? I mean, hell, Quibi was so short-lived. That streaming service it shot itself in the foot before it even started. Let's be real here with the only being on a cell phone. Big mistake. I need HBO Max to put, thank you. Please give us some Martin, please. Because when I saw Fresh Prince you can go back to the video. You can go back to the video that I made for HBO Max, and my face lit up when I saw Fresh Prince because I did not know that was on there. So, man, if they could give me Martin, I'm right at home. Disney Plus counts as small. No, my bad, Vince. I meant Disney Plus and smaller. Like the smaller streaming services. So Disney Plus and the smaller ones, because I wouldn't say Disney Plus is small, but their output of original content is, and I'm sorry, I guess I'll ask the room, what D Plus originals have you watched besides The Mandalorian, Clone Wars? I mean, there are a few more that I watched a couple of episodes of The Imagineering. I watched the Jeff Goldblum show, a couple episodes of that. Their original content is boring. They should have had Marvel lined up and ready to go. If they would have had Falcon and Winter Soldier on deck, if they would have had WandaVision on deck, if they would have had Loki on deck, they wouldn't be where they're at right now. But I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling a lot of regret with Disney Plus. The only reason I still have it is because it's dirt cheap. I mean, it's what, $8 a month, so I'm feeling okay. True. Thanks, Vince. Can you see the Russo bros direct a Mandalorian episode? Yes, but don't let them write it. Whew. Do not, because wasn't it Joe Russo who wrote? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Joe Russo who wrote Extraction? Somebody snatch him off the writer's table and put him in the director's chair, please. Quibi had a lot of potential, but I don't think they understood that potential. That's a very good observation. I think that here's what if I had founded Quibi, here's what I would have done. I would have tried to see what movies out there can be digitally streamed and don't have any rights taken yet. What I would have done is I would have took those movies and I would have Quibified them and then made that library available. Then do the original content. And not to mention, I also would have tried to get deals with with social media. I need my people. If this is going to be on a cell phone, my people need to easily be able to post to Twitter. And I don't know if this is a feature they added later because I haven't been on in weeks, but my people need to be able to post to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram instantly with the click of a button. I'm talking like Spotify when you click the share button and it comes up with all the. I would need something like that. I would need movies, I would need the originals, and then I would need to have an app on every single platform I could. PS4, Xbox One, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, which those two, what's it called? HBO Max messed up on those two. But I would love to have like an app lined up on all of those so that you don't have to watch on a cell phone. If you want, you can watch on your computer, you can watch it on your PlayStation, you can watch on your TV, you can watch on your Roku, because that's the problem. They shot themselves on the foot by locking it into the cell phone. That was the biggest mistake. They only have 2 on Disney Plus right now. 2 originals? Because they've got quite a few, but I would agree to say that they've got 2 originals that we care about. But let me know what you meant by that, Perp. Did you mean 2 Disney Plus originals? Because there were a couple more, but besides Mandalorian, And Quibi, let's be real here. I think you're extremely right. I think you're very right, Perp. I think they had so much potential. And I gotta say, I was a geek about the technology. Like, I loved how seamless and easy it is to switch from portrait to landscape. I love that idea. I love that some of the shows were shot purposely extremely wide, so that this way, when you're looking at me, you turn it to the landscape, and I'm like this, and you turn it to the portrait, and I'm like this. I love that. I thought that the editing techniques that they used for Quibi were fantastic. I thought that like I said, the horizontal to vertical movement was amazing. But the fact that they're not on PS4, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Xbox, computer, like, no. That's it. Because guess what? I'm behind on everything, Perp. Like, I'll be honest, man. I've been getting my coverage on Quibi shows from your channel because I've been so behind because I don't want to spend hours on hours sitting like this. I really don't look forward to that. And I've seen like this little neck brace thing that you can get that props your phone up. That still got me locked into place. Like, I still want to get up and go get something to drink. I want to go up and go get a snack. I want to go get something to eat, something to snack on. But then you come back, it's like I can't really do that. I have to get up, pause the show. I just think that Quibi, honestly, again, I told you my plan and what I do with Quibi, but they could have been so much more successful if they were online at the very least as well. Quibi should have done more with the turnstile feature or make their content more exactly, Perp. And that's exactly what I would have went in and did. Like I said, I would have been like, all right, I need 15 people to research and see what movies aren't being are not on streaming right now. It probably wouldn't even be 15. It'd probably be like 25 to 50. But I'd be like, I need y'all to compile a complete list of all the movies that are unavailable right now, that aren't on streaming services. Oh man, that aren't on streaming services, that aren't lined up somewhere else, that don't have any distribution deals. Get all of those, and I want them now, and I want Quibi to Quibify the shit out of them. And what I mean is I want to be able to go from landscape to portrait in a movie. So I want to be able to say, oh shit, I can watch RoboCop and I can watch it Quibified if I want to. I only heard about Quibi when it was on its way out. Big fail on their part. And you know what's bad about it is that they weren't even the ones with that technology. They weren't the ones that created that, and they didn't patent that. So they're in huge legal trouble. Are they gone? Okay, guys, I gotta admit, that's one thing I do not know. Are they gone? Is my question. Oh, they're still around. I give them. Are you tuning into the PlayStation live stream on Thursday? Absolutely. The Quibi is still around. Man, I give them. Let me ask you, Perp, because you were really interested, and I really was too in the beginning. But you've done a lot of coverage on the Quibi stuff. Let me ask you: do you foresee them surviving this year? Do you foresee them surviving the fall? Let me know because I think they're lucky if they can make it to 2021. Like I with HBO Max out and with HBO Max getting more stuff, Netflix getting more stuff, I think they're on the way out. I think they've got to be worried. And let me know, guys. Did you use Quibi? Are you using the 90-day trial? Because mine's about to come up and I'm about to just cancel. You canceled before the 90 days ended, and I ended up forgetting it. When I seen your video, I was going to cancel. But I ended up forgetting. But now that we're talking, now I'm like, all right, I know I'm going to cancel. I got to cancel that Quibi stuff. Like, Quibi is just, unfortunately, probably not. And see, man, that's a shame. That really is a shame to me because I thought it just had a lot of potential, but it's a shame. It's a shame. But guys, ask me some last minute questions. I'm going to kind of start wrapping things up. What's your gaming been like these days? Man, King Kraken, I wish I had Vince, if you know me calling you Vince. I wish I had more time to game. And that's one thing I'm missing a lot. I've been on Injustice 2 a lot lately. I've been on Smash Bros a lot lately. I'm a huge fighting gamer. But that's one thing I just want so much more time for, but I only have the bandwidth for so much. And I actually, Amanda, if you're talking, you know this. My two big ones are movies and anime, and then everything else kind of comes up in between. Movie Files, I asked this earlier about favorite TV show. Really big fan of On My Block, but I didn't like how the third season ended. I really hope they go back and fix that. Gotta go, but always a pleasure. And yo, we need to do that GG and Geekly Vibes collab with Suit Up. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, brother. Dude, hit me up in my inbox. Hit me up in my Twitter inbox tonight, Marcellus, and we'll talk some details. We'll talk shop. But guys, there's only so much time in the world these days. Yeah, man, there's only so much time. But guys, I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. I'll be back at 7:45. Let me know any last minute questions you might have. Great discussion. I actually thought nobody was gonna show up, if I'm not gonna lie. NGL. So Perp Minded, when is your next live stream? I'm not sure, Perp. I think I might just start doing every single Tuesday. Just kind of trying to do that, or because I'm just doing things randomly now, but it looks like there's some good turnout. So I think I might start doing them every Tuesday and just kind of just do a live Q&A, hang out, talk about movies, talk about shows, whatever the fuck everybody wants to talk about, we'll talk about it. But guys, man, it has been a good stream, guys. Let me know any last questions you got. I'll admit, guys, this live stream I thought was only going to go on for like half an hour. I was like prepared to only go for half an hour, and I was like, holy smokes. A whole hour. I'll admit I was not ready. As you guys could see, when y'all were asking some of the questions, I was like, because I just was not prepared. But next time I'll be sharp. Next time I'll be ready to go. But I was just not prepared. But man, I would love my Roger Deakins shot movie with John David Washington, Spike Lee writing, Ava DuVernay directing, and Warner Brothers as the studio. Let me know what you guys think about that movie, because I would love to see that in some kind of espionage, thriller-ish. I know we got Tenet coming up, and that's probably why I'm saying that. I got mad Tenet feels right now, but man, I would love to see Ava DuVernay and Spike Lee team up. Especially after Black Klansman, and I'm really looking forward to Da 5 Bloods. I think that's going to be a good Spike Lee joint. Which, by the way, we're actually watching Do the Right Thing on Thursday. I'm gonna do so. I guess that's my next live stream, perp. I'm just so behind on stuff. I gotta get caught up, y'all. I gotta get caught up. But guys, thank you so much for coming out. Like this was a better turnout than I could have asked for. I totally threw this together last minute, and I really thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Perp, I will see you tomorrow at yours, my friend. I'll be there front and center, ready for the Perp show, my guy. And Vince, man, I gotta talk to you because I kind of got a little project I kind of want to collab with you on. Last one. Sorry to bother you. That one is so relevant today. Sorry to bother you. Amazing. But guys, thank you so much for coming out. I will be doing another live stream this Thursday. Watching Do the Right Thing, guys. I would love to have you come by and watch it and dissect it. It's going to be me, Amanda, and Chris. They were in here earlier. We're going to be watching that movie. And if you've seen the movie, you know how much George Floyd really is like that movie. And Black Lives Matter, y'all. We got to get out here and we got to keep on having this discussion. We got to keep on having these uncomfortable discussions and educating others. And we got to keep on pressing on, y'all. So Black Lives Matter. Do not forget to represent us, to represent the Black lives that have been horribly stolen. So guys, it has been amazing, and I will see you next time. I always forget to end.